morning. We're getting ourselves gathered here. I'm gonna put those tarps to use today. We'll load up some freight here. We're in Kenora, Ontario. We're gonna throw it on the trailer. I'm gonna tie it down. I'm gonna tarp it. I'm gonna head down to Minnesota, deliver it later this afternoon. From there, we're gonna start heading down towards Iowa, towards our next load that's taking us back to Saskatchewan. I'm just checking to make sure that none of my tires went flat overnight. I'm gonna walk around again yet and do thorough pre-trip, making sure that everything else is as it should. I've already done the truck, so I've just gotta do the trailer now. And then we'll get going. See what's on the trailer? I know you do. You can't really see it, but it's under the tarp. So we've got 3 rows of 10-foot lifts in here, so there's 30 feet of freight. 2 18-foot tarps, covers it up nicely. Having them all down there put me a little heavy on the tandems, so I split them up there. Now we're legal for Canada and the US, well, for Ontario and the US. I can't have that split in Manitoba or Western Canada. They don't like split axles for some reason, but here in Ontario, they're a little more split friendly. Let's get going. Got about a 6-hour drive south. We'll get this off tonight yet, and we'll continue on. About coffee time. Rolling into Sioux Narrows, Ontario. I'm gonna pull into the store here and grab my coffee. This is my regular stop. You guys have probably seen me pull in here a few times. The owner here has talked to me a couple of times, and he's a really nice guy. There's just enough space here to park 2 trucks. It's just on the right. You could technically park one on the left too if you're going the other way. Nice little truck parking for us right here. How about that? Gill's Trading Post. Groceries, gas, souvenirs. And coffee. It's actually really good coffee. There's the lake right there. This water's all connected to Lake of the Woods. Oh, I want to get out there on a boat so bad. But we'll see what we can do this year. We're having a baby this year. Well, my wife is having the baby. I'm not. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work for me to have it. But she is making a baby right now. He's going to be here. Just a couple of months. The due date is, let's see when I'm filming this on May 19th. The due date, I have a 70 some day. I don't want to tell you the exact day because it's supposed to be a surprise. Well, actually, you know what? No. The due date, 72 days. That is coming fast. But yeah, I don't know how much we'll get out on the water this year, because having a newborn on the water, not really the best idea. We could do it in short bursts maybe, if the weather's not, if it's not too hot, if it's not too cold, maybe, and there's a boat available. It probably won't happen. Next year would probably be more likely that we'd get out more, and then the year after that. So we are still planning on getting a boat, a pontoon of our own. We just don't know exactly when yet. We're trying to work things out. First things first, we need a new family vehicle. And once we secure that and we get the new family vehicle, then I want to start seeing when in the future it would work for us to get a family boat. And that might only be like around 2030. But definitely before our kids are too old. I mean, Theo's 2 now. The next one's going to be born this year. So before 2030, I think it would be a good goal to set for that. But we got to get all our ducks in a line and see if we can get them to line up with the stars. And you know what? And if life's answer is just like, you know what? A boat's just not in the card for you guys. It's just not in the cards. We just have to accept that and be like, all right, well, I guess it's just not meant for us, and we'll rent a boat instead in the summer times and go out like that. But we will get out on the water, though, that's for sure. We'll see what happens. What's definitely in the cards is a new family vehicle, a new family SUV, though. That is right now, it's our number one priority, aside from the new baby coming. But anyways, let's go get some coffee, and then let's continue down the road, do some trucking. There it is. Do I have to say it? That's your sign. It's time to go fishing. Go get the boat after the video. The water's calling you. There it is. Look at it, it's so lonely. There's nobody out on the water yet. Sure look nice if you were out there on a boat and make that lake look complete. I don't think the water's ready for swimming yet. It's probably still very cold. But hey, those fish have been sitting in there all winter time wondering where you've been. And I bet they're hungry. Well, up ahead here on the left, the float planes are in the water already. This is one of those places I believe you can come and jump on a plane, do some fly-in fishing. You know, I always thought of that would kind of be a cool other career if I ever wanted to change careers. I just thought of getting my pilot's license, my commercial license, and, you know, getting a float plane and starting a business of flying American fishermen up north to the northern lakes in Canada. So Americans come up here, they park here, you know, they jump on my plane, I'd fly them north to one of those places you can only get to by plane. They do a week of fishing, I fly them back. You can make some good money doing that. I mean, I don't know if that's in the cards for me, but you never know. Maybe I'll be Pilot Josh one day. That'd make for some cool vlogs. Check in first.
Crossing border, entering Minnesota.
Might be getting a little rain today, I don't know. It's pretty dark up there. Good thing we get to unload indoors. I'll have to roll up my tarps in the rain. Well, that's not good. Another unfortunate turn of events that we weren't expecting. They shut down early today. They did this to me a couple of weeks ago too, didn't they? So I went in there. There is people in there. I was like, hey, I see your gates closed. I mean, are you guys closed early today? Usually they're open to receive till 10, right? And the guy's like, oh, no, sorry. The forklift driver got fired last week, so we don't have anyone to run the shift tonight. So there's no one here to unload you. It would have been nice to know before we went through the whole process of, leaving home on a holiday and getting loaded in the morning and coming all the way down here just to sit here. It would have been nice to know that earlier. But, oh, it is trucking. Here is the trucking world. This is the trucking truth of it. Isn't that the truth, man? It's just one delay after another. So I'm sitting here till morning. There's nothing I can do about it. I have an appointment in Iowa tomorrow. They may be able to load me first thing following morning. I mean, that's not usually an issue, but I could still make my delivery appointment then at the same time. But I wanted to get loaded tomorrow. I wanted to get the wheels turning and make some money this week, I wanted to go, but it just seems... It seems every week there seems to be something that delays me. It's just... it's been the first quarter of this year, too. But, we'll... They might knock us down, but we'll get back up, right? It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows out here. This is trucking. It's very rarely sunshine and rainbows. This is what you can expect. So, excuse me. I wasn't coughing all day. Suddenly, now that I'm talking to you guys, I'm coughing. I guess I'm just going to go back there and sleep the rest of the night. I'm going to make some food and chill. They're going to be here in about 11 hours till they'll be here. I'm going to be awake. They're supposed to get here at about 5:30 a.m. So I'm going to be awake at like 5:15, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. I want to have all the bungees off my tarps by the time they get here so that they can open the gate, I can swing around, run into the building, rip the tarps off, roll them up, take the straps off, get unloaded, and just zip down to Burlington. And I'm hoping I can still get there in time to get loaded tomorrow afternoon yet. It might have to get pushed into the morning the next day now because of this, but I mean, that'll be okay. We'll work it out. It is what it is, but I'm going to try my best to get there tomorrow afternoon yet. I think I can do it if we don't run into any more delays or snags. So if trucking could just stop being less trucking-y for just a little bit here, just give me a little bit of a break and just let something run smooth for a bit. The trucking world and the trucking gods could just smile on me, just a little bit. That would be great. We'll see how tomorrow goes, though. So tune in tomorrow, everybody. This is my life. I film it every day. There's another truck coming in behind me now. We'll obviously be getting unloaded tomorrow as well. Oh, he's just pulling up here now. All right, so there's two of us waiting here now. He was probably expecting to get unloaded now, too. Yeah. Because usually we would get unloaded at this time. He'll probably come and ask me what's going on. Why is the gate closed? I'll have to tell him that I went in there. So there's two of us here. It would just be nice, if you lay off your forklift driver, it would just be nice to let the trucks that are coming the following week at the next shift let us know. I maybe that's too much to ask. I don't know. I don't know how that works. That's not usually done on my end, but we'll be right here tomorrow, everybody, for another episode of Trucker Josh Vlogs. This is my trucking life. I've been filming my life here over the road and at home as it comes at me for about 14 years now. So join the family if you want to. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to go one step further, you can join as a member. Get early access to my videos. Click the join button down below to learn more about that. I will see you all in the comment section. All right, I'll see you later.